But then, on the main show itself, this was my match of the night. It was Daniel Bryan versus Drew Gulak. This was WWF 2000 era Benoit, Kurt Angle just going out there and being like, we're just going to put on a technical, we're going to do mat-based wrestling, and it's going to be a technical masterclass, and everyone's going to really appreciate this and be like, that's wicked.
Yeah.
And it really was.
I think it was so smart. Like, if the whole story is that Drew Gulak knows Daniel Bryan's offense inside and out, and he knows all of his weaknesses because he's analysed them, this was the perfect way to show it, because it was Daniel Bryan wrestling the type of wrestling that he prides himself on as well. Like, you know, like there is the yes chant, bicycle knee kick, Daniel Bryan that we get on the main roster normally, where it's not really this match. But this is the match that made Daniel Bryan the kind of star that WWE wanted to sign in the first place. And Drew had him at almost every turn. Like, there was that brilliant bit where they were doing it's such a basic spot in terms of like normally all these like mat technical matches have this. It was the headstand. Yeah. And like Drew puts on a head scissors and Daniel does the headstand, and then Drew just lifts him up and just donks him on the top of his head.
Yeah.
But then that became the story, is that then Drew just goes after Bryan's neck again and again throughout this match.
Bryan's selling of Drew having his number at every single turn was really, really good stuff, where he was rattled.
Yeah.
He went into this match being like, I mean, he talks a big game, but I am going to win, though.
Yeah.
But then Drew did show him up a lot, and Bryan sold it so wonderfully. Like, this was Daniel Bryan doing his absolute darndest to put over Drew Gulak and make him look like a real credible threat to him.
Daniel Bryan just decided in this match that he was going to be the underdog.
Yeah,
and totally made Drew Gulak look like a genius. Like, it was, I thought they both did amazing work. There was like, there's a couple of just crazy spots as well. That was that big double suplex thing to the outside where they go over the ropes and the teeter-totter thing.
Yeah, the German suplex.
Yeah, there was the German suplex where Bryan, it looked like he was going for a backflip out of it, but he sort of goes up too high and comes down on the back of his neck.
Clattered into the ground. It was really, really nasty.
Roll to the outside, barely makes the 10 count to get back in. Then a reverse suplex off the top, roll back into the Dragon Sleeper, which becomes the Gulak.
And
I just thought it was nuts.
Bryan was being vicious in this. The boots to the faces, got a cut underneath Gulak's eye from him. He was kicking him in the face dead hard.
That was the bit where they were both doing an ankle lock.
Yeah,
like
the heel hook thing.
The heel hook leg trap, and they were kicking each other in the face. And then they both rolled to the ropes, and they both was screaming at the referee, like, make him stop. Like, I loved it. I just thought it was like, this was two guys being like, we're going to have a really, like, you know, it's going to be a technical showcase. We're going to just be like really respectful wrestlers, and they're like, I'm gonna kill you!
I thought this was a really, really great stuff. I said in my review, and I stand by this, I think it is the best WWE match of 2020. Singles match. I don't think there's been a match that's been better than this.
I think it definitely is up there. Yeah.
And, you know, and I said in the review, it's as a match of the year contender. I don't mean overall. There will be 10 matches better than this in 2020. I think you could probably argue there's probably been 10 already. But in WWE, I think this could end up being one of those matches that at the end of the year, you're like, gosh, remember that Bryan Gulak match?
I hope it carries on.
The only thing that was missing from it was, kind of like Baszler and Asuka, that missing 5 minutes.
Yeah. Just
as it was about to like get into that big fifth gear, it came to an end. And I really do think that Gulak should have won.
Yeah. I think I'm at least hopeful that having seen that, they might go, do you know what? Go do that again. Yeah. Like, but it's going to be Sheamus, isn't it, at WrestleMania? So what do I know?
What do we know, eh?